Okay, so we didn't do too well on this Google form, so I'm going to quickly go over everything. If you're still confused, I would watch the recorded Zoom again or rewatch this. So it asks for what's the area of the highlighted piece, the triangle. We just said earlier in the video that the area of a triangle is 1/2 times base times height, and we need the lines to be perpendicular. 3 and 4 are the lines that form a right angle. That would be here because we can't use 5 that's on the slant. So 3 times 4 is 12, divided by 2 is 6. So the area of each triangle is 6. It says what's the area of the bottom part of the triangular prism. So I highlighted in red. So if I trace over this, we have a rectangle. To find the area of a rectangle, you multiply length times width. So I multiply 4 times 8, that's the length and the width of the rectangle, to get 32. Then we have this green rectangle. I'm tracing over, look where I'm tracing over. We need the length and the width. So if I look right here, that's the length of the rectangle, and now I need this long line. The dimension there, well, if I see over here is 8, that means opposite sides of a rectangle are 8. So this green piece is 24. Then lastly, I have the piece that I'm tracing over here. Those dimensions, it tells you right on there, 8 by 5. So 8 times 5 is 40. I'd add those all together. Surface area of a cube. I first need to find the area of one of the squares. Squares have all equal sides. So you would take your calculator and do 0.5 times 0.5, and you would get 0.25. Then this piece over here is 0.5 times 0.5. So if I multiply it with my calculator again, this piece is 0.25. This piece is 0.25. There's 6 faces that are 0.25. So I add up 0.25 plus 0.25 plus 0.25 plus 0.25 plus 0.25 plus 0.25, and I get 1.5, or I could do 2.25 times 6. Lastly, the square-based pyramid. I did this in the example today. I'd find the area, and I tell you right here, find the area of the square. Area of a square, 5 by 5 is 25. Then find the area of each triangle. Well, the bottom of the triangle is 5 and the height of the triangle is 8. So if I do 1/2 times base times height, 5 times 8 is 40, divided by 2 is 20. So I add 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 25 to give me 105.